you by. Hello, welcome to the Dubai Grand Prix. We are ready. As everyone's going to set a lap now just before the start of the race we saw last weekend. Chance of survival will go surely down after that. Just everyone setting a lap time so they can go in the race for the Dubai Grand Prix. So last week had a little problem, and last week had this, so they do it again so they inconvenience with it. Sickness that they have to set their laps and all they're going to do is set.
Hello.
Hello. So, I gave the link in same link as last weekend. Look at that thing. So, everyone's going to set their lap because last weekend we had that problem as well. So, everyone's setting their lap. The fastest lap so far is Aggie with a 108.8. Stealthy took pole yesterday. If you joined us yesterday.
Oh my God.
Stealthy took pole, set first place ahead of Dragon, I believe it was, and he's competing as well. Stealthy will be competing as well. Commentators with me today are Zero Tier and Maxion.
Hello.
So, everyone's setting their laps because of the issue. But 18 drivers we have here today. There's an Alpine stopped, I believe, that Rose. No, it isn't. The Source stuck. And ASM, the championship protagonist, or was before Stealthy won it last time out in Spain. And that will be disappointment for him because he could lose his second in the championship if he can't continue, and also the other drivers in his rivals get points per drive.
Yeah, I'm next to you right now.
This is Stealthy, the world champion, crowned in Spain a few weeks ago. Doing his lap. Not on a lap because he's got invalidation second lap, so yet they have 4 minutes to set a lap time to get through, or not get through, just to get into the race. I'll tell you the grid in a second because I haven't got it yet. Yeah, so the grid is, so Stealthy on pole position with a 108.0, Dragon second, it's Peugeot Wolverine for Aluminium. No, it is actually Wolverine King 6, sorry. Aluminium 4. Taylor 5th. Aljo 7 in. Red Bull 7. Rose 8. Rangers 9. 10th Ponto. Not saying it's 12. It's saying 13th, I believe most of the drivers that PTF in 4 are here today. That isn't it. So Stealthy purple middle section won't really matter, but it's going to set a lap. So yeah, but the purple middle section, so he'll go quickest out of the straight down the lap. And that's a pretty curve to be fast driver. Take it
into the last corner.
Really careful though. Everyone's now going to jump out the car. Still 4 drivers to set a lap time. Orgby is not even going to set a lap. High is not going to set a lap. I think the 4 drivers that are not, Sour's flipped. Sour has flipped. He's got back on his wheels, but he flipped. They're going to start, I believe, in a few seconds. So we'll have 32 laps I believe 32 laps. I actually don't remember, but yes, 32 laps. After last weekend when Blue Dolphin stopped the race, shut down the race last weekend, you can't really speculate why he did that, but there is a speculation of a reason that he did it. But now it's almost time as there's a car flying in the air. So Stealthy on pole position, but they will be a bit of a different grid. They will do a formation lap to get into their grid spots for the season finale in Dubai.
Yeah.
That could be the best thing to do. So the grid is formed, but we'll have a formation lap for the 16 drivers here. So the grid will form up in a second. So McLaren and Mercedes fighting for stay up. 7 points between them. McLaren's 7 points behind Mercedes. Mercedes have 2 drivers today. Chaos qualified in 5th place yesterday.
McLaren's gonna need a miracle.
Yeah, but yeah, so we'll see. Yes, this is the there will be lights. It won't be red, yellow, green, I think. Yeah, so everyone will line up on the grid in their places. Pi is a corner cut. That really won't help him because that's an extra corner. It's just a corner cut you didn't need. So they'll line up on the grid. Stealthy.
Here we see Rose onto the back straight now, taking
There's a
it
spinner.
easy.
That's a Mercedes. There's a spinning Mercedes.
Oh, who is it?
No, it's not Sager. He didn't join the race. So I think he's going to be competing. But that's a Mercedes stopped by the side of the track. Elf's a long way back in the AlphaTauri. I don't know what happened to him, but he's a long way back from the pack. So I'll tell you the tyres in a second when everyone lines up on the grid. It should be a split between the soft compound tyres and the mediums, really, but it'll be a split.
Lots of mediums.
Yeah, and it'll be a split probably between the 2-stop and the 1-stop strategies during the race. I think, yeah, so YouTube, Lofi coming. Okay, all the people that didn't participate in quali. That is an Alpine. Crash. That is Rose, I believe. No, it isn't. There's an Alpine stop crash. Don't know who that Alpine is. I don't know who that Alpine is. Pied is out. That's who it is. Pied is out of the race on the formation lap.
That is not ideal for Alpine.
Their constructors fight is with. I'm gonna check. It's with they're about 2 points ahead. They're 2 points ahead of AlphaTauri and 1 point ahead of 2 points ahead of AlphaTauri and 3 points ahead of Alfa Romeo. And they're only 13 points ahead of Aston Martin. So Alfa Romeo could have a chance of getting ahead because there is an Alfa Romeo somewhere. But we will see the lights coming on in a short moment.
So before the race starts, any predictions, Civic?
I think a surprise winner. I think Aston Martin will have a brilliant race and get a podium. Firstly, that'll be a surprise. They're pretty well in qualifying with a 5th and 6th, P4 and 6th, which is last time we did Dubai, they didn't have any pace at all. But I think McLaren will do it. I think McLaren will stay in NIFL and avoid the drop to NF2L for next season.
That could very well happen.
There has been a 10-minute delay. That Alpine is very, very not on his grid spot there, it looks like. Yes, yeah, so 10 minutes late, the start. So the lights are coming on here in Dubai. 5 lights are on. And we go green in Dubai. Good stuff for Stealthy off the line. Dragon gets away well. The top 3 stay the same. The 2 Alfa Romeos having a battle with Chaos at turn 1. I believe Chaos has stayed in the middle. The 2 Aston Martins. As the drivers
Let's go to pit lane starters now.
Yeah, pit lane starters going out. And we'll see who leads. Aggie goes very wide at the Haas. And the Ferrari of Tim, I believe that is, getting ahead. Stealthy leads. Dragon in second place. Then the pit lane starters already catched up to the pack almost as well. So Tim.
Yes, they've obviously pitted lately from what I've seen. So some fresh tires to them.
Tim in the Ferrari started in the pit lane, already up to 11th place. Or not really up to 11th place, he's a second behind. This is Chaos. I believe he's got ahead of the Peugeot as well. Yeah, the Peugeot of its Cupra has lost it. And also Wolven King and Stealthy are battling. Dragon leads in Dubai.
It was the three-way
Wolven King
battle.
goes for it. I think that's a penalty for Wolven King because he's got a lot of corner cuts. Also, that's a corner cut, I think. But now Dragon in the Alpha Tauri leads ahead of the world champion Stealthy. That will help us.
In the back we see a three-way battle between Aggie, Sor, and who is it? YouTube.
And Lofi. That's Lofi.
And Lofi. I knew that.
Definitely. Totally.
I'm big brain. I'm just, yeah.
Your brain is small today. Okay, so
Minute of
this is the Mercedes of Diego also in it. That's wide for Rose there, isn't he? And he's now lost a lot of places in the. Oh, this is the back bottom of the top 10.
Rose is now in the battle. Not ideal.
Yeah, Rose has gone down from. Oh, he's in the bottom part of the top 10. Still, everyone keeping it safe. Chaos is the fastest lap of the race, so at the moment he's up to third place as it stands. Mercedes will not stay up. McLaren will stay in an NIFL.
Yep.
Aston Martin have a pretty good show, and from 7th, not that bad. Peugeot as well, but they can't win the constructors.
This battle for P8 is fascinating.
Yeah, as Tim is already up into 8th place. This is a three-way battle for 10th place, I think 9th actually, between Aggie, Lofi and Rose, I believe. The two Ferrari-powered cars versus the Alpine, as they are still battling it out as well. For 8th place, there is a battle here. Tim ahead of Wolven King. Wolven King hasn't had a very good start. Tim has had a sensational start from the pit lane, up into 7th place for Ferrari. Could be fighting for a podium here, because he's only 7 seconds behind the pack. Because Dragon now second ahead, and he's broken the DRS barrier. But for Chaos, he's almost in the DRS range of Stealthy.
This is already a fascinating race in the first 4 laps. Rose has dropped down quite massively.
As well, Alumino now behind Tim. Here comes Tim, ahead of the Aston Martin. And there's the Mercedes is still by the side of the track. Here comes Tim from the pit lane up into 6th place.
Oh, it's a dummy move.
I don't think the move has been done yet. The Aston Martin
On the inside.
The Aston Martin is struggling
outside.
to pace. That's wide. That is very wide, and surely you have to get the place back because that is cutting the corner. He cut the corner there. He'll have to pay for it with a corner cut warning, probably.
He will definitely have to get that place back.
Corner cut penalty. He's now behind his teammate, Lofi.
Oh, he's lost, what, 5 positions, I believe?
Yeah, I believe about 5 positions. We look at the two Aston Martins now battling. As Stealthy's now only 4 tenths back. Stealthy coming back into the fight in the Haas. He is on the medium tyres. So is basically everyone. We run aboard with the Haas driver towards the back of the Alpha Tauri. We have 4 attempts to get upwards at the last timing zone. That's wide for Stealthy onto the straight. We work the DRS to try to get up to the back of the Alpha Tauri, and probably the battery now is over DRS range. So that's a brilliant lap from that's a brilliant sector from Dragon, and pulled out about 8 attempts. Wolven King up in. JZ has had a corner cut penalty. He's now down in 8th place. I was about to say Peugeot has had a very solid race. No, they haven't now, because JZ from 4th place is now down in 8th place.
Delphi is back in the DRS range of Dragon, so this is going to be very intense for a few laps at least.
Yeah, to the first pit stop, we've got 5 laps now. Probably going to even, but another set of mediums and then go to the soft. Or the hard compound tires, yeah. As I believe, Dragon's had a bit of an issue with that. purple first sector on this lap. Can he
0.6 is the gap.
just about 6/10 the gap between the top two rows set of purple middle set from the last lap. He's up in 8th place. Really good result from Rose in the up. Looks like the AlphaTauri of Dragon is harvesting a lot down straight, which you can see there.
Top 2 have really bolted away from the rest of the pack.
7/10 is Dragon again comes away in the middle sector, but here comes Selfie. Has he got
Down
the
the
pace to make
inside.
a move? No, he can't.
No.
Not on this occasion. He can't make the move to get into the lead of the Dubai Grand Prix. And it's a purple lap. Cutting the corner.
Here we see the battle for P3 also heating up behind.
And it's Q-Pro has got into the podium places in the Peugeot.
Just ahead of Chaotic. Yes.
Chaos. Yeah, as well. That will still be in a good position for. They need to get 6th place, Chaos. You need to get 8 points to get it at the moment. Basically 6th place, so he doesn't really care about his position. He cares about his team getting a good result. Even though he probably taken no risk. Last race in Dubai, before the shutdown, we had Chaos was making mistakes all round. He was lost his head at one point.
Oh, that's very wide from Stealthy, but can he make a move?
Oh, he's got
Okay.
the DRS.
Up 40.
Oh no, he's got the DRS. No, he's done it. He has done it. Into the lead.
And the inside.
Dubai Grand Prix. Stealthy leads in Dubai, or does he? Dragon coming back at him. Can Stealthy take the lead? He started on pole. Can he retake the lead after losing on the first lap? On lap 8 of the race. No, he can't. It's so close between these
The
two.
battle through the halls of Sector 3. Beautiful sportsmanship
Chaos
from
is in. Chaos
both
is in.
drivers.
Chaos in the pit lane. We'll quickly look
Let's
at
see
this.
what tire he goes on.
Hard, I think. He's on the softs, that's why. He's gone for the medium, so we have 2 stops. And then level. I believe Selfie takes the lead. No, Dragon retakes it. They are nose to tail for the lead of the race.
Onto the straight. This is very intense.
Oh, goes down the inside of the AlphaTauri.
The second straight past the Mercedes that's off the track for some reason. We still don't really know why.
Purple middle sector again for Dragon. Dragon putting away in the middle sector. I feel like Stealthy's better in the first sector than the middle sector. Dragon, then they're pretty much level in the last sector. So really, it's basically neck and neck with them. They really just need to continue going. And that's very wide for Stealthy. Surely a corner cut warning. No, Stealthy is right on the tail of the AlphaTauri.
Oh, once again a bit wide on the apex.
Yeah, a bit wide. Dragon has been told to please crash. So good, he's Dragon to crash. We don't want them to crash. This is a really Dragon to lead. Dragon still leading in the AlphaTauri, a very good first sector, but I think whoever pits first will have the undercut strategy as Chaos down in 13th place, but he probably will get ahead of JZ, and he has done it. Can he do it? And he's on the outside
battles-
line. No, he can't.
Well, the battles are going on in the mid-pack and the front. We see the Mercedes of Diego very far behind. What has happened to him?
He doesn't look that close to us. Not
I
to
think
his
he
front.
might have had a spin or something,
Or
because
maybe pitted.
that's also an option. Very wide in the first corner.
We are watching Elvis and Rhodes for the eighth place at the moment. And that is, we haven't seen a lot of Tim yet, but there is a battle somewhere. I don't know where that was, and it's Rose and Tim
Rose
for
and
8th place.
Tim.
And now the gap is over.
7th
second.
place actually.
Yeah, the 7th place. Sorry. Yeah, as Rose goes a bit wide at the first part of the corner.
But
as well.
so does Tim on the exit.
Chaos back in the points paying positions, and maybe up into 8th place, or maybe up ahead of Saw. Can he do it? Yes, he can. Up into 9th place after his pit stop, blistering pace for the McLaren driver as he shreds his way through the mid pack. Next car through is Rose in the Alpine. Aggie sets a purple first sector in his Haas. Out of nowhere, really.
Nah, bro, it's
Stealthy,
Aggie. He's
corner
such a
cut.
goat.
Stealthy's got a corner cut. His Stealthy first corner cut warning is about a second on the dot gap. And here comes Stealthy. We'll go back to the battle for the lead of the race. And the win here in Dubai probably is the gap to its Q-Pro is 9 seconds. As already Chaos is dropping JZ and catching the Alpine as that Dragon has made a mistake somewhere.
He's
A bit-
lost
corner
about
cut,
4
corner cut,
seconds.
Corner cut is a corner cut penalty. Stealthy leads. Stealthy takes the lead of the Dubai Grand Prix. Here
He's
is
now got a 3-second lead.
4 seconds actually. Now Stealthy needs to get the big one down because if he gets a penalty, he'll be a second behind. So now we just need to push. And if he gets a penalty, he should be very close to the AlphaTauri. Aggie down in 6th place, or up in 6th place, because it's been a pretty good performance from the pit lane from the Haas driver. As Chaos about 2 seconds back from Tim at the moment, in 8th place at the moment.
We have somehow missed the overtake that Rose did on Tim. She'll now be hunting down Aggie. About 2.4 seconds back on him.
Rozak. Well, that Mercedes is right on the exit there of on the start of the straight through. That's what I meant. Not exit. Exit the straight doesn't make sense. Dragon now losing time as well. He's over
Stuffy is gonna lap the Mercedes of Diego.
Yeah, but Diego lapped by the race leader, the world champion. After Lofi won it twice in a row, like in season 1 and 2, in season 3, it's another Ferrari-powered world champion of Stealthy. But now he is going for even more heights as he leads in Dubai. Dragon, we haven't really seen any pit stops. I thought there'd be more pit stops by now.
I think these drivers are going for that one stop.
Yeah, if they're going for the 2 stop, I think Chaos is the only person going for the 2 stop. As here comes Chaos.
Very wide on the exit there.
Yeah, very wide. It's just a bit of understeer, but that's really quick through there. You can just tell he's on new medium tyres, and I believe he might have got the move done there, and he is into 8th place. Chaos.
Now he'll be hunting down
Tim, and he should be able to get him very easily with the DRS. As we run aboard the Mercedes driver. Not the Mercedes, the McLaren, actually drove the driver. Or not, right at the back of Tim, taking the chicane very, very aggressively.
once again bit right from Chaos.
As he makes a move, I think.
Yes, he does, into the last corner. He
Stealthy
gets
has had a penalty, I believe, because he's now 1.4 seconds back. I don't know how we didn't see that, but we have Stealthy down now 1.4 seconds back. Dragon retakes the lead of the race. Elvis in.
No, it's actually not. Dragon has made a mistake, we believe.
Elvis has come in for the set of medium tyres, so he's going for a 2 stop, I believe. No, he's going for a 1 stop because he can do anything. Dragon has had a corner cut, I think, or that might have made a mistake. I don't think that's a corner cut. I think Dragon's made a mistake. Dragon down into 2nd place. This battle is now losing them a lot of time. They're making mistakes all around. So,
Dragon still 10 seconds clear of...
Stealthy's in, I believe. Stealthy in the pit lane.
Let's see what he goes on.
He's probably going to do the 1 stop to the mediums. Tyres.
Softs.
Soft, going for the 2 stop. He did the same thing he did last weekend. Where he'll come out very close to Chaos, I would think. And it's Q, it's K as well. It's X also in this.
Chaos running.
It's Q in. Soft. It's Q YouTube. What are you going for? Tim goes for the
mediums.
And YouTube goes for the mediums. JZ goes for the very slow stop
Mediums
there.
as well.
Yeah, it goes for very slow stop. So now Stealth needs to bang in them laps and hopefully get a bigger gap. Elvis purple last sector on the Alpha Tauri.
As we see Eggy in B3 because you know he's such a goat.
And also, yeah, I believe there's a front.
No,
this is Stealthy. Is that Stealthy is now behind Aggie?
Oh, I think Diego is out.
Who's out?
Diego, he's not in his car anymore.
Is Diego retiring? Honzo as well is retiring, I think. No, he's out the pit lane. Dragon in.
He's on hards.
Dragon is in the pit lane. What tyres is the Alpha Tauri going for? Soft.
Aggie in the pit as well.
Stealthy coming out to the pit lane. Stealthy. Who will come out ahead? Stealthy leads in Dubai.
And we see Aggie go onto the mediums.
Wolven King as well coming in. What tyres has he gone on to? From the mediums to the mediums. Mediums to mediums. Stealthy past the first sector, so he's somehow in the battle now. He's in P3 after all the pit stops. Brilliant strategy from McLaren.
He's not that far behind, only 4 seconds to the leader.
Yeah, but he will be on a lot older tyres. He pitted very early, I think about 6 laps in, also.
There's 6, 7 laps, I believe. Oh, I have to do Pumas, so
okay.
Very important. Good
very
luck.
Important. Thank you. See ya. Okay.
See ya. If I fail, I'll just come back.
Yes. So Dragon purple middle sector. So for exec. So Dragon now closing in on the half. Stealthy into the final sector. Purple lap for Stealthy, but Dragon now around turn 1. Can he get them done? Stealthy goes very wide, losing back end of that half. So past left already, he's ahead of Chaos. Chaos has lost a lot of pace in that now because of his old tyres.
Hello.
0 to hero John country was now after Max left to go important things. So, round the final corner goes Stealthy. He leads 1 second the gap to Dragon. Stealthy led after Dragon made a mistake. There's been really a Chaos are losing 3 seconds a lap on his old tyres. He lost 3 seconds to get behind its Q-Port a few laps ago, and he's lost another 3 seconds again. As Stealthy also are now 1.4 seconds ahead of Dragon.
Well, this is a revamp of the last week's race, which went brilliantly until Dolphin did a funny. So
yeah, but this race has been as enjoyable, really. Here comes Rose and Chaos. Chaos on like 10 lap old tyres. He pitted very early from his top compound tyres at the start. He's in 5th place at the moment, which will be enough as it stands. Diego's out of this race as well. We saw that earlier, him getting out of his car in the pit lane a few laps ago. Stealthy pulling away from Dragon now. Chaos is now falling back. I think he will pit in a few laps time. He's been on these tyres for about 10 laps. Yeah, Aggie is in 6th place. He's had a really good race so far from the pit lane. So has Tim and YouTube.
I'm not sure. I think Rose might have a penalty.
He does. Yes, he does. Chaos back into 4th place, which will be enough as it stands for McLaren to stay in NIFL. I think Chaos needs to pit soon now, because everyone else is going to the end on these tyres. Mostly everyone, except a few people on the soft compound tyres. The 2-stop strategy. Because I don't think they'll get that from about that 14 when most people pitted. I don't think they're getting them tyres about 16 laps on a set of softs. There's the 2 Ferraris battling as well. This is Lofi and Tim battling for 7th place. Both from the pit lane. Wide there is Tim trying to get the place from it's Cupel as well. It's always Cupel. We've got a penalty. Here's YouTube and Tim battling for 7th place. So round the chicane, and Tim up into 7th place for Ferrari. There was a crash before the start, I remember, in this race as well. Pied crashed before the start at the final corner of the formation lap, and Rose is in again for his 2nd stop. He started on this is his 1st stop of the race. He's done well to get these 18 laps, and out of the pit lane, coming out in about 10th or 11th place. I don't know who that is ahead. Yeah, about 12th place. Yeah, about 12th place.
12 for 11th.
That's the Aston, so it's 13th. That's the Aston Morgan King started in 5th place, and he's now down in 11th. Not been a very good race. The Dragon now set in purple sector. There could be the battle for the lead has resumed after the first pit stop. There's a Aston Martin in the pit lane there, and that's Aluminium.
He just smashed into the pits. He's very lucky to not get any damage.
Yeah, he wouldn't. Yeah, so into the pit lane comes Aluminium. What tyre is he going for? I believe he went for the mediums. It's the medium. So that's his last pit stop. He's gonna be really close with the Peugeot, even though he's gonna be lapped. So Stealthy is on older tyres, remember, by a few laps. Here's Dragon on board. He's about 2nd behind the Haas. Can he take the lead and win in Dubai after leading from 2nd place after taking the lead on the 1st lap? So he took the lead on the 1st lap, but then had a few mistakes creeped in, and he was about 4 seconds behind until then Stealthy got a penalty as Dragon takes the lead of the Dubai Grand Prix. AlphaTauri celebrates, as it is a really good for them, as I believe they get elevated a few positions after that.
Dragon is flying right now. See the gap already between Dragon and Stealthy. Stealthy comes in the pits.
Who's coming in?
He's coming in, Stealthy.
You should be ahead of its Cupel. Rollerball at its Cupel. It'll be really close.
Let's see what tyres are Stealthy going on.
Softs.
It's mediums.
Oh yeah, he's doing the 2-stop. This is also doing the 2-stop. Smashing into the pit lane is its Cupel. They're both
Chaos in the pits as well. Aggie stays out.
Yeah, Aggie into 3rd place from the pit lane. What performance. Now, can Chaos, this is crucial, can Chaos get into the podium or into 6th place? This is going to be in about 9th. Actually, in 8th. He'll be in 8th place. So
now Dragon with a huge gap to Stealthy.
We'll actually see what place he's in this one. So I think 7th place. This 7th place, he needs to get ahead of probably usually the most realistic target. He was in 3rd before the pit stop. So Stealthy, does he have enough pace at 11 laps to get into the lead and get ahead of Dragon? We'll see the progress in a second. Yeah, Yeah, Rose versus Wolven fight for P9 and fight for P4 in the championship. That's what confirmed. Because whatever happens there will be 4th in the championship, I think. No, it'll actually be it'll be 4th in the championship. Actually, no, it won't be 4th because I don't know. So, Dragon purple first sector though. So this is the change. We're on board Dragon. There's about 7 seconds to gain at the moment. Is that too much, do you think, for to the end of the race? I think Stealthy hasn't got enough pace.
Look at it. Dragon's just set 2 fastest sectors in a lap. I don't think Stealthy can catch him.
About half of them and 2 pit stops. We've got 2 of them. A lot of them. One's got half pit lines and one's got pit lines. So I think Chaos is down to 8th place now. That's gonna be crucial.
It is horrible for McLaren. They have to get back up. And Timmy's got a penalty.
That could be crucial as well. That's
gonna be crucial. Tim's got a penalty. Now Chaos is on 7th and 1 second in from 6th place, which is what he needs for the championship.
Or not for the championship, to stay up, for the team to stay up in NIFL. Stealthy's at the purple first sector on this lap. He's getting about 4 tenths, but I don't think that'll be enough. He's getting about 2 seconds every lap. Here, this could be the move to stay up for McLaren. McLaren, a very topsy-turvy race for Chaos. He was in 3rd place at one point. Will Ryan on board with Chaos?
Stealthy just gained 7 tenths in the sector 2 on Dragon.
Oh, that's too slow for Chaos. He lost so much there. But this, we don't know what's happening. It's about 2nd he's gained this lap. So, that's wide. That is really wide. And it's a corner cut penalty.
That's not helping at all.
Topsy-turvy as hell. There's another second in the last sector for Stealthy. Another second. So that is about 2 seconds in a lap, which is what you need to gain, really. But we'll see what he can do in the
Dragon has responded with a sector 1. Dragon has gained 2 tenths on Stealthy. 1 sector alone. This battle is going to be crucial as Stealthy has the new tyres. But Dragon, does he have the pace to fend off? I think so.
I think so as well. This is on board Stealthy. In the Dragon, please crap, listen to me, please. This is good, isn't it? That's just
only 2 tenths. That's not enough.
Yeah, not enough. I think
That's
there's 7
never
laps to
enough.
go. We'll have, when the race ends, we'll have about 10 minutes to have a look at the race. Or 5. So this is Stealthy. Chaos is not going to get it, I don't think. He's 8 seconds back. So it's him. No. So this might be it for McLaren's existence in NIFL. Honzo, won't matter if Mercedes get any points. It really matters about Chaos getting points for McLaren. Again, only McLaren driver this weekend. Yesterday was the only one that qualified. Today he was the only driver that raced. So here he comes. Around the final corner goes Chaos. 52 seconds back. This might not be enough. Same for Stealthy as well. So this might be the only 2 battles is Q4 and YouTube. Here comes YouTube. It's Q4 that actually got ahead. Sorry, that is because he's up from his pit stop up into 4th place. That's where Chaos could have been if he didn't get that penalty. Stealthy or the fastest lap, he's not going to win this race because there's only 6 laps to go. He got to go. Still there. Dragon's got to have a really big drop off now because if he is to win in here today, so we will see if it is enough to win. As now round Aggie's in the pit lane with 7 seconds between Chaos and Tim. Aggie will come out surely behind Chaos, but will he have the pace to get back up into... Yeah, he's behind Chaos, I think, definitely. No, you're not. Actually, maybe not, yeah. Chaos is not ahead. So Aggie now, in 6th place, he can help to pass his championship hole. He's not really championship hole, so he wouldn't won it if Stealthy wins. They need to get no points, and Kojo can win and get a 1-2. Yeah, Stealthy, look at him. He is 21 seconds back. He could make a pit stop for... Yeah, he's had a corner cut wrong now, so it may be all over for the win for Stealthy. The championship doesn't actually win the championship. He's been so consistent this season that it was ridiculous. Aggie has had a... To be honest, I expected more. He's only in 22nd place. As well, ASM, as it stands, Lofi, I believe, will get second in the World Championship, third in the World Championship. He will sit before today. He needs to get 11 points, so we need to say a YouTube in as well. Talking about that, YouTube is in, so is JZ. So what ties will they go to? Aggie up into 4th place. Here he comes into the pit road. So is Tim also in. Chaos in to his the World Championship making position. Well, not the Championship making position. He's in 5th place at the moment. 5 laps to go. Has Chaos got enough momentum to win, to get the 5th place or 6th and get the championship? Well, not the championship. Why don't I think say the championship? Stay up in the championship. That's it. So, oh, that is Satan. That in the curve. So now has Chaos got enough momentum in 5th place to get enough to get the 6 seconds ahead of JZ. So this is going to be really tight. 4 laps to go. Dragon has had a dominant performance. He leads and he's lapping Wolven King at the moment. Stealthy gained a bit there, but it won't be enough. It's 19 seconds ago. As we put our attention to the battle for 7th at the moment, which is between Lofi and JZ. As Aggie's getting purple sectors everywhere. And Dragons is in the pit lane.
Aggie has been setting a lot of purple sectors recently.
Yeah, but hasn't set a purple lap for his
yes.
He's
only set purple sector once. Only set purple sector once.
And he's easily going to be ahead. Or is he easily going to be ahead? Yes, he is easy. Easy ahead of Stealthy as Stealthy goes to turn 1. The Dragon goes for the fast lap though. Stealthy. There goes. There it goes. Saw 4th, 6th place. And into 5th, sorry. It's been a brilliant performance from the Alpine team this weekend after they had a crash before the race started.
Did they?
Yes, I crashed.
Oh.
In the Alpine. So, Chaos is 6 seconds ahead. 3 laps to go. No, he's about 20 seconds ahead actually. Oh no, he's 6 seconds. So is this enough? You've got to gain 2 seconds of that, which is basically impossible.
No, but Dragon's pitted. Dragon's pitted.
I know he has.
So it might be, but Stealthy has to stir some wizard has to stir some miracle up with
Yeah,
those
which is-
older tyres.
Yep, so I think this is going to be the order to the end. I think Chaos might have done a brilliant there. And might have got it, but he's going to be ahead of Saul. He may be battling for 5th place though. He just needs to keep it on the track really until the end of this race. There's Aggie just ahead of 4 seconds ahead. Purple first sector for Dragon on this lap. 7/10 quicker than Stealthy. Rain! There's rain! Rain
It's
is
rain?
here!
It's raining?
It's raining!
What?
Sensational!
Well,
This could be the
question
change!
is, are you going to pit now?
This could change everything!
Are you going to pit now? There's a big question floating over the air now. It trains a stir into
The
everything.
heaven
Tires
diamond
gone.
as Rose comes in! He's on the whack tyres! So is Wolverine King's gonna come in as well! So is Elvis. Elvis on the intermediates though. Wets for Wolverine King. Dragon in. What tyres is Dragon gonna go for? It depends. Will they get the tyre strategy right? Dragon enters. Stealthy enters. This could change absolutely everything on the penultimate lap. Wow, what a race! What a race here. Raining. There's rain at the end. We didn't expect this, didn't we? It's Q-Pro in as well for the Peugeot team. Onto what tyres?
I don't think anyone hasn't pitted yet. Track is getting wet really, really quick.
So, still could be a change for the lead, but it's 6/10. So, Chaos in 5th now. He's got ahead of JZ in this. Absolute mad end to this race. And Chaos might just have enough to keep McLaren up. Disaster for Mercedes as this is Honzo tipping through on the hard compound tyres, tipping. Tim has crashed in this as well. Mitch has joined. Mission. So, Tim has crashed as well in that, but Dragon is on the last lap. Chaos on the last lap, almost, not actually on the last lap yet. But as Chaos goes around the final few corners now, has McLaren got enough? Has Dragon got enough? This race has had a tumultuous ending. Here comes. Round the final corner goes. First corner goes Chaos. He's gonna run on board with Aggie as Aggie's now in 5th. Chaos is in 4th. Even more space for the McLaren driver. Stealthy in 11 seconds.
Chaos have got us in the bag now.
Can Chaos have enough as Dragon has brilliantly in the race.
Come
Dragon
down
for
off the final corner.
Dragon wins in Dubai by a margin. It's a dominant performance for the AlphaTauri driver. Stealthy, the world champion, rounds the final corner to come home
And
in
wins
2nd place as he
championship.
loses the rear end across the line.
And
Third place,
smashes it into the
and
wall. But
eventually
he
3rd place will be his Q-Pro.
won the championship.
Eventually. Oh, Aggie's got
Oh,
ahead of-
Chaos! What happened to Chaos?
Aggie's got ahead of, but that's fine. That won't really matter. It's
Hopefully
Q-Pro comes
that
home
doesn't
for
matter.
3rd place as
We'll
well.
need to-
Wolven King has got Aston Martin, the champ, another position in the championship. Aggie will come home in
Wolf and Chaos!
and Chaos stays in, and McLaren stay in NIFL, and Mercedes go down. Honzo finishes in 13th place. Lofi finishes.
Now
as he-
let's see
He
if
does
Wolven
donuts
King
across the
can
line.
stay in this
Rose
position.
finishes. Rose will cross
And
the line
Wolven
as he
King.
drifts it across the
Yes.
line. Rose finishes in 9th place. Wolven King.
Wolven King cuts the corner. He knows he's going to have a slow. Elvis is
And he's run out of
complete.
fuel.
Has he run out?
And Dragons ran out of fuel as well, but he's fine. As Wolven King gets Aston Martin as a position in the World Championship, and Mercedes are relegated.
Mercedes are regulated.
Relegated. Relegated. That is not how you spell relegated.
That's not how you spell relegated.
But it is a victory, as we will stay on there for about another 5 minutes just to have a chat.
Dragon wins in
So,
UAE despite the changing conditions, having a heavy rain downfall in the last 5 laps.
I don't think it was even supposed to be a
And
very
Chaos secures a P5 position for McLaren to solidify their position and keep them in
it's
the
cute
championship for next
podium
season.
for Peugeot. Out of nowhere. Out of absolutely nowhere.
And Mercedes are relegated.
Yeah, that disappointment for the Mercedes AMG Petronas team. McLaren sent an absolutely, brilliant drive from Chaos. You can't really fault him with that race. It was a brilliant drive from Chaos. Brilliant strategy in the end, because he basically perfect. He probably would have lost it except for the rain. So they knew, they probably got the radar pretty nicely. So they knew the rain was coming very early in the race. But I don't think barely anyone knew rain was coming, because they all were skating around. Some of them went for the wets, some of them went for the inters. I think the wets really lost out here, but the inters probably, the inters really,
Inters are better.
yeah, the inters were better in these last few laps. So, thank you for joining us here on Civic-TV, and have a good day, and see you next weekend for another race. Not this though, as this is the season finale. Stealthy champion, past constructor champions, Mercedes relegated, McLaren stay up, Dragon wins in Dubai.